Well, hello, hockey fans from across the land. Welcome back to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium here in Newcastle. Just 3 games left in this tournament, Ryan, and here we are, preliminary final.
Yeah, so a little different format from our normal tournaments with a preliminary final. So Adelaide going into the gold medal game with the victory over Brisbane this morning. And so Brisbane's got a quick turnaround to play Melbourne. And the winner of this game goes to the gold medal game, and the loser goes to the bronze medal game tomorrow morning.
It's been interesting. These two teams have had an equal path in the number of games played. They both played 2 Wednesday, 2 Thursday, 1 Friday, and their second game today. So yeah. 7 games in 4 days for both of these teams.
That's a lot of hockey. That's a lot of hockey, and but I guess you can't say that one team's had an easier path. So both teams. Yeah. Equal amount of time on the ice, so it's just a matter of seeing who's got that little bit extra in the tank and will come out on top this evening.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Brisbane to this point haven't lost 2 in a row, but they also haven't won 2 in a row. Whereas Melbourne to this point, they lost their first 3. We talked about in this morning's broadcast how they got better and better and better every game. They won the final game in the round robin in overtime against Adelaide, the only loss Adelaide has had so far, and then they've won both their finals matches so far. Yeah, so they've won 3 in a row coming into this one.
That's exactly right. I mean, the Brisbane has just gotten better as a team as the tournament's gone along, and we'll see if that trend continues here. But certainly, starting off the tournament a bit slower, but yes, they've managed to gel, and I'm excited to see this preliminary final this evening.
Indeed. In goal today, we've got number 20, Tommy Forrest, is in goal for Melbourne Glaciers. He's played a couple of games so far. I think he's 1-1. I don't have the stats in front of me, though. And down in the Blitz end is the younger goalie of the two, Patrick Ivans, making way for Ethan Meyer to have a game in goal.
Not surprising with both teams going to the other goaltender. That's a tremendous task to ask a goalie to play back-to-back with the full 20-minute stop time period game. So not surprising that we're seeing Meyer and Forrest in goal today.
Yes. And here we go already. Should be an exciting game. And off the draw. Brisbane wins it, but gets tied up quickly into the neutral zone. Battling on the boards, and Brisbane dumps it down, forcing Glaciers to go back for it. Try and execute the breakout. Put some pressure on there from Will Clifford. Lockie Clifford comes up with it, but unable to make anything happen. And Astafiev takes it around behind the net, makes a pass up to who puts it up the boards. Brisbane taking over in the neutral zone. Lockie Clifford winding up, going with speed down the left side, looking for an opportunity to get the puck out front, but battling there with him very well in the corner was Jeff Hu. Down and behind, Brisbane maintaining control, little chance to walk out, shot short side, saved by Story. Forrest. And some changes being executed here as the play comes down into the Brisbane zone.
I'd say a little bit of a cautious start to this game. Teams, I think, a little feeling each other out a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, I think nobody wants to give anything away too early.
That's right.
But nonetheless, the pace is good. And here comes Glaciers with the first entry into the Blitz zone today. Right out front, shot on goal. First save of the game, net's off. Whistle's got to be blown down there.
Yeah, I think not quite as a physical start as the other 2 games this morning, but obviously the players probably pretty tired, probably a little bit of feeling out period, but I anticipate it'll start to ramp up, and certainly the pace is good.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think Adelaide is a very physical team, and in the game that we did earlier on was a result of that we saw maybe a bit of physicality earlier, but if neither of these are going to bring it, maybe they'll both focus on speed. We'll see how it falls out. Face-offs outside, deemed that one of the Glacier players knocked the net off the moorings. And off we go. Laurent trying to get it in on the boards, and he does. And Bartlett turned back for it, but moved around to Maybe. Bartlett again up the boards. Maybe heading down the right wing. Looking to go wide on defenseman Henri Dalgety. Nice pass out front. Oh, covered, but then open momentarily, but covered again. Ethan Meyer gets the whistle.
Excellent net drive by Melbourne on that line rush. And that's, in those 2-on-2 situations, if you can drive the net hard, get a puck to the net, get a rebound, you never know, and that was a good opportunity for Melbourne.
Absolutely. Face-off down in the blitz zone. Delayed while the right winger's right side gets back. Brisbane wins the draw. Rippon takes it in behind net, tries to make the pass out, but it's intercepted by Kruiak. Second opportunity for Brisbane, and they get it out. Will Clifford, he's on it, gets it to the net, chases himself, but taken away and brought out by May. But he's stopped there, but still able to clear the zone out of the Glaciers. Blitz firing it back in and putting some pressure to try and keep it down into the zone.
I think the feeling out period's over. It's getting physical.
Yeah, there's a few hits going on out there now. Rippon fires that back down in below. Lockie Clifford over in the corner, having a look where he might want to go with it. He goes deep down to Middleton. Middleton from an angle shot, and a nice blocker save there by Forrest. I think that was deflected on the way to the net. And the puck is up and out into the benches, and we've got a stoppage in play.
Yeah, so I think just took a shift for everybody to get their legs underneath them, and now it's game on. So this is going to be, I think, a fast, exciting, physical preliminary final.
And off the draw, the puck comes back to advantage Blitz, but that's picked up by Who and moved out. Up the boards, Porter, who taps it into the Brisbane zone. Ouimet going back for it, around the back of the net, having a look where he might go. Pass up to Lockie Fixter, who makes a nice rink-wide pass to Mulcahy on the far side. Mulcahy winds up faking it, going in behind the net, trying to make something happen. He sees Ouimet on the point, who's open. Shot got blocked by Mulcahy after he made the pass. Mulcahy again picks it up. Holmes, puck around on the boards. Ouimet dumps it in deep. Mulcahy's looking for options out front. He's got to be moving, though. He's just standing. Got to be moving the feet in that case, or they're going to close you down, which they did, and the Glaciers come out with the puck. Astafiev, puck taken away from him and turned back. Jeff Hu makes a pass up to Astafiev, who's trying to get in, leaves the puck behind. Oh, a chance in front, but nice stick taken away by Dalgety in front of the net there. Puck coming up down the left side here. Melbourne D-to-D pass and clearing it up along the boards. A lot of travel through the neutral zone so far. Not a whole lot of time in either end just yet. Comes up the board, maybe makes a pass into the middle for Thompson, who gets body checked by Brown.
There's a good example there. No room through the neutral zone. It's a bit tight checking, so players are going to have to get that puck in deep and do what Melbourne's doing now is get a cycle going, and basically you're going to have to earn some opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. Things are going to need to be earned out here. Oh, and we have a crash by Lever and cleared by the Blitz. Picked up by Bartlett. It's going in behind the net. Pressure from Warden, but he fires it all the way around to a waiting player. But they can't gain the zone. Stopped there by Rippon, and an offside call on the play. New troops coming on for both teams.
Yeah, I imagine the line changes will be quick after having that game this morning, so we'll probably see a quick turnaround on those line changes in order to keep that pace up.
Yeah, absolutely. As the muscles get tired, it's easier to slow down without realizing it on a long change.
Just notice, though, the Astafiev's line's out again, so they've got a double shift here. So maybe Coach Ben Bro sees a matchup that he likes. And
the Blitz deep into the Glacier zone where Krustalov plays it up around the boards. And it gets beyond Wang. Oh, but a chance here for Wang. Oh, and the save. That was probably the best scoring chance so far, and Meyer was equal to the task. Puck comes back out. Blitz setting up at their own blue line, but a poor pass there, taken away, and dumped back into the zone of the Blitz. Dalgety being pestered, coming around the net with it. Can't get the puck out. Lockie Clifford tracking it down, looking for his brother Will up the middle. He finds him. There goes Will. He's on his own at the moment, but Middleton jumps in. Can't get the puck back to him. Glaciers breaking out. Nice job by Swanson there to stop up and take that away. Glaciers with a shot. And save by Meyer in goal.
That was a nice play there, taking the puck wide with the drop pass. Excellent opportunity for Melbourne.
Face off in the Blitz zone. Won by the Glaciers, shot goes wide. Blitz trying to clear, and they do. It's an offside call, but they cleared the zone, and Glaciers put it back in. Glaciers putting on some pressure, making it hard for the Blitz to get out of their own end, but now they managed to do it. Mulcahy coming up. He's got Womet jumping up from the point with him, but he takes the wrist shot, blocked away by Forrest. And down behind the net, Laver picks it up, looking for an outlet pass, but it goes beyond Nicotin. And the Blitz putting it down into the zone and getting off to change. Lockie Fixter in hard, in behind the net on the Melbourne player, but Melbourne comes up with it, trying to get it out of the zone, but hasn't happened just yet. Regrouping back behind the net, up the boards, maybe. Just clears it up, down the ice. Linesman's calling no icing. Dalgety with the pass through the middle. Tipped ahead by Laurent. Puck goes in offside though. Blitz need to clear the zone, and they do. And here come the Glaciers looking for something. Knocked down in the neutral zone. Oh, a hit there after the puck was gone by. Ref, no arm in the air though, so it's play on. Blitz trying to put a bit of pressure down low here. Laurent dumps it in and chases his own puck.
It was Alex May there stepping up for the Glaciers on that big check near the blue line.
Battle down on the boards, and it makes its way all the way around where Rogers is on it, but he gets beaten to the puck by Sheridan of the Blitz. Coming out of the corner, back to Dalgety. Oh, a nice shot and a nice save by Forrest. Middleton couldn't handle the rebound. Dalgety moves it down to Warden down low. Chance for Middleton, and another save by Forrest. Forrest has had to make a couple of saves on this shift. Dalgety sees that there's a change happening up ice by himself. And in it goes, and picked up by Krustalev, who's trying to clear the zone, but Middleton's making it hard for him. And down goes Will Clifford. Glaciers trying to get out. Brisbane really pressuring on the forecheck in the last couple of shifts, making it hard for them. Sheridan's in there pushing now, but there's some relief, and the Glaciers able to bring it up with a nice pass up the middle to Porter, who just taps it in deep on the Blitz. And Ouimet picking it up down at his end. He's got two on him though, he's got to be careful. And Will Clifford whacks it out over here on the far side for Middleton. Middleton tries to dump it low, but stopped there by who? Back into the Blitz zone where Ouimet picks it up. Ouimet's looking to move it up to Lockie Clifford. Pass misses him. And back into Ouimet, who makes a long pass, which is intercepted. Nice job stepping up there by Wang. But there was an offside call as the Glaciers attempted to get back into the Blitz zone.
I'd say Brisbane probably has the majority of the offensive zone possession time, or offensive zone play at the moment, but Melbourne trying to counterattack, so we'll see how that plays out.
It will be interesting. Melbourne's coming out of their own end with a man pretty far down, and we'll see if they stick with that. If they're having trouble in their own end, they might want to get that man down lower to help out more. Down in the blitz zone where Katakovic picks it up. Makes a play on the boards to Fixter, who's having a little trouble with it. Gets it outside the line where Katakovic picks it up. Katakovic pulled down, no call on the play. Holmes trying to get it through, but picked up by Bartlett and sent out. Rippon sending it back down. And carrying the puck out of his own zone was Nikitin, who then hit it with a high stick and whistle on the play. Faceoff's going to be outside the Brisbane Blitz zone. 9:21 left, so we're halfway through the first period. Some good battles going on there as expected. Still no score though.
Yeah, the period's moving along quickly. There's not been a lot of stoppages in this whole tournament. It's been a lot of continuous game action. It's been quite exciting.
And that makes it easier for everybody, right, Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely. Except for you, doing the play-by-play.
Krustalev dumps it in deep to the blitz zone where Mamet is fighting Porter for the puck, but coming away with it is Warden for the blitz. He moves it up, but stepping up is Krustalev to keep it down into the blitz zone. Oh, up off the glass. That was close to being over the glass without hitting anything, which would be an automatic delay game penalty. However, it hit the top of the glass, so no call, just face off in the blitz zone.
As they say back where we're from, Blair, close only counts in horseshoes, so they get no harm, no foul on that play.
Well, what about lawn darts?
That as well.
And the Blitz win the draw, but to lose possession, the Glaciers are able to put it back down in deep. Putting some pressure on, trying to clear the zone. It gets inadvertently flipped over the boards into the Brisbane bench, so we're going to have a restart down in the Brisbane zone. Oh, they seem to be lining up outside the blue line. I thought that was clearly flicked out by the Blitz player, and therefore the face-off should be down in the zone. And there it is.
Making the change there, so.
Yeah. Face-off win by the Glaciers, back to the point where Hugh on net. There's a big rebound there. Trying to get, a save there by Meyer. Looked like that might sneak under the pad, but Meyer got his pad down in time. Battling in the corner, we got a couple of players, Dutois battling for it, but it comes out over on the Blitz side, and Lockie Clifford up to brother Will. Will's going wide, looking to get it back to the front of the net, and he does, but not able to get the shot off. There was Middleton. Flicked in by Nave and hung on to by Meyer, so face off down in the Blitz zone.
That was a nice back check by Eden Krulek from Melbourne there on that line rush, and really helped break up that play. That's so important, and you know, the guys are really having to dig deep, I imagine, because of all the hockey they've been playing this week.
Absolutely, but they all know this is it. If you still want gold, this is the last shot for both of these teams, so you can tell they're going hard. Lockie Fixter picks it up, moves it up to Sheridan. Taken away from him by Bartlett, who manages to get it out of the zone. Swanson fires it back in, and Bartlett's going to have a look. In behind the net, he plays it across to his D partner, Laver. Laver with the long stretch pass going past Nikitin, and almost taking possession from Swanson, but Swanson clears it out. And there's a hit there from behind on the Glaciers. Don't know if he's going to call that interference. Indeed, the referee is signaling interference. Hit before the puck got there.
Yeah, that's Sam Bartlett being just a little bit overzealous on that. I mean, you need to close gap on that forward. You need to step up on him, but it's the extension of the arms. That's the difference in the call. If he kind of stops on the man, contains him, probably gets away with that, but that extra bit, that little extra extension, really you don't give the official any choice.
Absolutely, and the fact that the Blitz player didn't actually touch the puck.
Yeah, that's right.
Obviously going in the favor of Blitz and against the Glaciers. Glaciers looking to clear it out of the zone here, but a good forecheck there in front. And Middleton with the puck. Taken away and cleared down the ice by the Glaciers.
A really interesting net front battle with big Mikko Rippon moved up to forward on the power play again with Ivan Krustalev. So that'll be interesting to watch how that plays out.
Yes, and we noticed that the Blitz did that earlier today. They moved Rippon up on the power play to have some size in front of the net, assumedly. But they need to get possession in the Glaciers' end if they want that to make a difference. Glaciers, meanwhile, changing up their penalty killers. On come Maybe and Thompson as the penalty killing forwards, and being aggressive on the penalty kill, taking the puck and off the linesman back into the zone. Will Clifford with a bit of room up the middle, and away he goes. He's looking for help, but they're all over him. He's not fooling them. There's too many. And he gets it in behind, trying to get it to Sheridan, but picked up by Davis Tope. Sheridan hunts him down, working hard to keep that into the Glacier zone. The Glaciers get it and put it in behind the net, where it's picked up by Koo with a battle with Will Clifford. And the battle is won by who clears it out.
Yeah, nice work by Jeff Koo along the boards there to win that battle.
And here come the Blitz in again. This penalty kill line must be getting tired. There's only 24 seconds left in it. They've been out the whole time. Or the power play, rather, the penalty kill has changed. And fired down the ice by the Glaciers, who get another full change, and the Blitz are changing now as well. Just 6 seconds left in the penalty. Oh, and a play there, trying to be carried out of the zone. Could have been trouble. As the penalty ends, and back to 5-on-5. Flip down in, Katakovic down to get it. No one giving chase since the Glaciers are changing. Katakovic, defenseman, jumping up into the play. Oh, with that rocket of a shot that he's got, just missing over the top of the net. Nice spin by Krustalev to get away from his checker. Couldn't quite get it out, though. It's a battle on the boards. Krustalev is in there. Laurent is there in there. Katakovic is in there. And the puck shoots free. Laurent picking it up in behind with a pass all the way back to Swanson on the D. Oh, and the shot just goes wide. Picked up by Krustalev. Oh, it's spin move. He's used that before. But Ben Warden able to get it and come out front with a chance there. Warden very alert. Picked up that Krustalev likes that spin move, was able to strip him, and an opportunity there.
One too many moves there, so he makes a great move on to throw the forechecker initially, and then as a defenseman, you got to get your feet up ice, you got to get moving up ice to change the angles. He kind of got caught in quicksand, tried to move again, and it turned it over. So, that's key, just to keep moving forward once you've made that initial move.
All right, 4:30 left here in the first period, a very even period, a bit of swing both ways, but still no score either way. Glaciers try to clear it out, but back in from Swanson on D, and picked up by Laver, who moves it around the boards, but Dalgety steps up to keep it in, but not for long. Lockie Clifford under attack from Laver. Laver trying to get down the wing and make something happen. He gets to the front of the net, but that just slides by Nikitin. And Blitz clear it out of the zone. Looks like we're gonna have no icing. Called off by the speed. Oh, wow, the speed of Will Clifford to negate the icing out to brother Lockie Clifford in front for the first goal of the game. That simply came from hustle on the part of Will Clifford to get down there, negate that icing, and win that battle on the boards.
Well, yeah, he did. He just kept the feet going, worked hard. I mean, look, I'm sure Melbourne's discussing whether that was an icing or not, but at the end of the day, Will Clifford, with his hustle, made it, forces the linesman to make a judgment call, deemed it wasn't icing, and wins the battle, forces the turnover, and it's 1-0 Brisbane. So great hustle, and that just tells you never quit on a play.
Absolutely, and we've talked about that, haven't we? About you make the linesman and make a judgment call, or the referee, and sometimes it goes in your favor and good things happen. So Glaciers off the draw, managed to get it down into the Blitz zone. Trying to answer quickly after that Blitz goal. And working it on the boards, dumped in by Davis Tope and picked up in behind the net. Tries to come out, thinks he's a bit of movement on the short side, but there's not. And Mulcahy off the boards and out of the zone. And
You notice a lot of players with that walking out from behind the net. They're trying to get upstairs, and the goaltenders, they're using that reverse VH technique, I think it's called. So you often find the goaltenders down, so you can sometimes catch them a little bit off guard, which is the attempt there, but Myers was up to the task.
3:21 left here. Blitz win the draw. Picked up by Captain Karakovic for the Blitz. He moves it in back to Warden, who's covering on the point. Shot on goal. Rebound pops out. Glaciers able to clear it. And with a whack, up and off into the Glaciers bench. Be a face-off outside since the puck went off the Blitz player's stick before it went.
Oh, no, they're bringing it inside.
Oh, I thought I saw the referee point to an outside position. I guess because the Glacier player shot it, they called it. But the Blitz win the draw. Trying to keep it in. Karakovic moving to the middle, trying to use that shot. Nice shot and save by Forrest in goal. Sheridan getting pushed off the puck there. And whacked in behind the net where it's picked up by May. May, a nice little move to get around one player and clear the zone. Down into the Blitz zone where Karakovic's picking it up. Off the boards to Laurent. Laurent jumping it in deep, and Sheridan's on the chase. Warden's backing him up on the boards. And 3 Glacier players into the battle as well. Refs are saying move it, move it, move it. It's not happening yet though. There's 3 from each team in there. And it pops out and picked up by Krustalev, who takes it in behind the net. Oh, and he's down. It looked like a little collision there. And a chance for Blitz, but a good stick to knock it over the goal. Puck comes out, Rippon being pressured by Detroit. Detroit comes up with it, winning that battle. And out front, a nice pass out front to Kruiak, who had a chance but couldn't get it on net. And we got a puck that went off the glass and up into the netting.
Yes,
whistled down.
Aiden Krulak again jumping into the play there. He's not a big fellow, but you know what? He's finding some open ice, and he's had an opportunity there, and maybe that suits him. He gets a bit lost out there and can jump into that space.
I was just gonna say that the big fellas people know where they're going. The smaller you can get through sometimes. Blitz win the draw. Middleton bringing it up, but a nice stop there to prevent the zone entry. And after that nice play, Laver picks it up. And a nice pass up on the wing to Nicotin, who moves it out front where Thompson picks it up. Battle down low. Thompson with a nice hit on the much bigger Brown. And the puck pops free. Trying to get it to the front of the net and make something happen on the Glaciers, but it's taken away, and Swanson able to put it out and clear it. And Brown comes off under his own steam, so that's good. I wondered if he was going to come up quickly after that good hit. Will Clifford coming in with a shot. Oh, tipped, accidentally tipped by the player for the Glacier, Laver, and a tricky save there for Forrest.
I was just good positioning by Tom Forrest, kept his stick on the ice. You know, that's one of those plays where if the goalie's not in that tight position, the stick's off the ice, it all goes between the legs on those sorts of deflections. So,
yeah,
credit to Tom for being in good position on that.
Absolutely, and Tom Forrest, a veteran of a lot of these tense games throughout Ice Hockey Australia, making some good saves so far. Blitz win the draw and a chance to get it out of their own zone, which they do, but quickly coming back in is maybe with a shot and saved by Meyer. Cleared by the Blitz. That was dangerous from a young man who proved he can score goals at the Tange Under-18 National Championship Tournament.
That's a good shot off the pads too. I mean, it's a great save by Meyer, but the rebound off the pads, that's something that Melbourne will be looking for.
Absolutely, and back into the Blitz zone where Ouimet does a little spinorama and moves it around to Mulcahy. Mulcahy trying to pass through the middle, but intercepted by the Glaciers and picked up and shot on goal by Maybe. And that's the end of the first period. An exciting period it was. 1-0 with Blitz in the lead.
Well, I think Yeah, I mean it was a really kind of a feeling out period there for about 2 or 3 minutes only, and then we've jumped right into another physical, fast hockey game. Both goaltenders are playing really, really well. Good saves on both ends, and I think I think it's probably Brisbane had I would say the majority of the in zone offensive time, more time played in Melbourne's end, but I think Melbourne's starting to respond, and last 5 minutes there looked like a pretty even game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're very correct in that there's been a little ebb and a little flow. Overall, I think both teams have to be sitting thinking, yep, we're in this to win it, and we're in with a chance. So at this stage, both teams are going to be looking at ways they can get that little extra bit of advantage, that half step here, that half step there, because when it comes down to it, sometimes that's all it takes.
That's right. And as we were discussing this morning, we don't do the ice cut between the first and second period, and the ice will get a little bit heavy here. We've played full 20 minutes stop time on this ice, so it'll be interesting to see which teams adjust to that, because we felt that was a factor in this morning's game, and we'll see if that's a factor this evening. I mean, I would expect a little bit more dump and chase. Certainly you got to make sure the passes are hard, and things through the middle you got to be really careful on, because you can cause a turnover quite easily.
Absolutely, and we've seen a couple of turnovers through the middle of the ice already, and those neutral zone turnovers, they can wreak havoc. For anybody at home who hasn't played with ice a lot in their life, when you see the shiny ice, that's right after the ice cut. That's when it's really slick, a smooth surface on top, and the puck slides quickly and easily. When you look at the ice now, the shine is completely gone. You've got a lot of white on it, and that's from players stopping and turning and kicking up particles of ice, and that's effectively a little bit of snow on the ice. Wow. And so that really slows down the travel of the puck and makes it a little harder to handle the puck, and can sometimes change tactics for teams.
Yeah, certainly. And the ice the thing is, the ice has been excellent. So it's been fast, really fast to start with, and that's been the interesting thing. Observing how it does. It is going to get a little bit slower, and to see which teams can adjust.
And here we go, puck drop for the start of the second period in this 1-0 game, and very quickly the Glaciers put it down in to the Blitz zone. Stepping up there, Davis Tope to keep it in, but not for long, and out comes defenseman rushing out, Swanson. He tries to tip it through, but who takes it down, and he's coming out now. There's a gamut of players from Glaciers trying to get through into the zone. A big hit down on the boards, and the puck comes into Blitz possession. Warden going wide with some speed. Nice little move there. He's going to have a go himself, but just a last little...
Yeah, just fanned on it a little bit at the end there, but had a really good opportunity coming off the left side.
He did. I think there was a bit of a stick lift there just beforehand. A good play by the defenseman. Not sure who it was, but just foiled it enough.
I'll just have a quick look.
Warden is...
just got the stick on him a little bit there on the replay. That was Jeff who made the play there. So veteran defenseman. Timed that really well. Yep.
On one of those 16-year-olds we've been talking about.
Exactly.
Warden for the Blitz. And off the draw, the Blitz are able to keep it in. Glacier's trying to move it out, and they do so. Where Rippon goes back for it across to his D partner, Ouimet. Ouimet up the boards to Lockie Clifford, who passed it on to brother Will. And Rippon, with possession, dumps it down low. Rippon stepping up to keep it in on the Glacier attempted clear. And now the puck's in the possession of Laver, who moves it around, but picked up on the boards by Will Clifford. Will in behind the net. Glacier's a chance to clear it. Dutois off the boards, moves it up, but picked up by the Blitz, Ouimet. Oh, some good pressure there, and Ouimet didn't have a good pass out. Almost got thwarted, but in the end got it out where Will Clifford flipped it up. I think he banked that one off the linesman's shoulder and out of play.
It'll be interesting to see how if Melbourne defensemen seem to be playing a little bit further back. So I think it's the result of the Queensland dumping that puck in, having that pressure earlier. It'll be interesting to see if that trend continues. It might open up some areas for Brisbane in front of the net.
It might indeed, and also on the rush itself, Brisbane's got some speed, so if they're given a little gap. But look here, here's a chance for Wang coming down the side. But a good hustle to get back there and take away the opportunity was Dalgety for the Blitz.
Good counterattack by Melbourne. That's one of the things, you know, you have to be very careful with pucks thrown to the middle of the ice, bouncing pucks from the middle of the ice in the attacking zone, because they quickly go the other way.
Absolutely, especially if they're in the high part of the offensive zone. Yep. And gets out past the defenseman. Blitz trying to get it out, but Glaciers doing a good job keeping in the zone. Little chance there for Thompson, but another good stick from the Blitz player. I think that time it was Mulcahy. Yeah, but good, your video will show it clearer.
Yeah, I think it might have been. I'll just have a quick look. But yeah, good stick on puck. I mean, that's the game. You got to have stick on puck, as we say. So making your, you know, the blade of your stick on the blade of the opponent's stick, even when they're shooting position. I think it was Dalgety, but nice deflection, taking away scoring opportunity.
It was Dalgety. Two good sticks in a row on that sequence. And May dumps it down in deep, and it comes back to him, trying to keep it in, but taken away by Warden. Warden with Laurent, 2-on-1. He's looking to shoot, he does, but it goes wide. Yeah, Glaciers with a chance to clear the zone.
Alex May getting clipped with a high stick there. Lucky that Brisbane's lucky they're not killing the penalty.
Rippon bringing it out of the Blitz zone. The Blitz are changing. So Rippon going down without support. Moving it in behind the net, back to Ouimet on the point. Ouimet's getting the shot on. Oh, and there's Lucky Clifford was there, not screening but trying to tip. But Forrest had a good view of that into the chest protector, held on, no rebound, well done.
Yeah, you need to, you're going to go to the net, you need to get in the goalie's eyes, as we say, get in his way to make it a little bit harder for him to see the puck.
Especially at this level. The goalies are really quality here at this event, and there's not many straight shots, and the goalie has time to set and have a look and see what's coming. Off the face-off, it's down in the Glacier zone. Both teams battling for it. Glaciers looking to move it out. It looks like they will. Maybe makes the pass across to Dutois, who dumps it in deep. And going in hard, putting on some pressure is Astafiev. Astafiev with a nice little move in behind, trying to create some space out front, but taken away by the Blitz. There's penalty coming up here for Astafiev for taking out Will Clifford.
Yeah, Astafiev made a really nice move, kind of turned sideways and disappeared for a minute behind the net there, and then, yeah, he got, I'm just looking at my replay here, and he just got the stick on Clifford there and gave him a bit of a tug, and Clifford went down. So good call by the officials, and again, it's that, you know, where you knowing where that line is, and you want to play with intensity, and you just can't, you know, if you cross that line, you may end up at the penalty box.
Absolutely, and he may have been a bit frustrated, made some good moves in behind, but was thwarted trying to get out front. Yeah. Sometimes that can be frustrating. So first power play of the game here goes to the Blitz, and they've got power play 2 on while power play 1 gets a little break. Blitz win the draw cleanly, back to Katakovic. They play this D with 2 defense, this power play with 2 defense. And pass from Morden across to Swanson. Swanson in front and cleared away comfortably by the Glacier defenseman. Katakovic across to Ouimet. Trying to gain the zone, but a good job there by Laver, not letting Blitz get into the zone and clearing it all the way down the ice, getting a change on the penalty kill. And here comes Warden. He's got a bit of space, so he's going for a skate up the middle of the ice. Fresh bodies out there now for everybody. Swanson down low. Swanson gets it out to Will Clifford on the point. He's got shot on goal. There was taken away the goalie's eyes, but it also hit the player in front.
Hit him right in the middle.
Will Clifford chops it back, but a nice job to keep it in. And Porter is in on the forecheck, giving fits to Swanson. Swanson manages to make a pass out, but Porter's still there. Porter's aggressive on that forecheck. but Will Clifford spins away and comes up center ice. And offside was the call on a little move at the blue line, put his teammate offside.
It's always that move at the blue line, right? You know, we want to teach our players to try to enter that zone with some width, get wide. You see it a lot coming down the middle of the ice, and you've got to make that one little extra move, and your line mates end up offside.
So a reset outside the Glaciers blue line, and Blitz with the puck. 20 seconds left in the power play for the Blitz. Lucky Clifford over to Sheridan on the far side. Sheridan trying to get it in deep. Glaciers not letting them. And out it comes. It's a 2-on-1 with Will Clifford back, who's a forward. Shot. Oh, there's a rebound and a score! Glaciers with a short-handed goal to tie this up.
Yeah, nice work by Wong there. Really nice work. Good effort. I've been watching him most, you know, this game. He's been sort of, I don't know, quiet but impressive. So he sort of jumped to life there and really did all the work on that 2-on-1 to get Melbourne ahead. So or to tie it up for Melbourne. So really nice play.
And that is a shorthanded goal with 5 seconds left in the penalty. So good news for Glaciers. They get a goal, and now the penalty's over. And Glaciers look inspired from that. They're in there working hard. Dalgety trying to get it up, but taken away from him. The play out front comes back to the point. Davis Tope with a shot off the post. Off the post, ref says did not go in. That would have been a big one, but Astafeev, they're not stopping yet. Astafeev with a chance, trying to move in front, and he's thwarted. Puck comes back to Davis Tope on the line, back into the corner, where Thompson puts it in behind. Puck comes back to the point on the other side. Jeff Hu, the shot's blocked. Jeff Hu, another shot blocked. Two shot blocks in a row there. Lockie Fixer's a little injured from his shot block, and Dalgety's able to get it out of the zone, and of course he's just going to cross the red line and dump that in. Blitz are getting a full change.
Glaciers really buzzing on that shift. Dalgety made a nice play too to get the red line and get it in and not take an icing, because that's the last thing you want to do when you've been out there for a while, is to take an icing. And with that forecheck, the Glaciers just ramping up. I mean, you don't want to be caught out for another minute or so.
No, the Glaciers are really going since they scored that goal. The Blitz are going to have to weather this storm. Otherwise, the Glaciers are going to be able to take the lead. Puck kept in by Wang in a battle for it. On the boards and cleared out by the Blitz. Lucky Clifford able to tap that away from Bartlett and chase it down into the corner where he tries to center it, but nicely taken away and cleared out by Laver. Laver again with the puck. Oh, cross ice pass all the way up to maybe trying to find someone in the middle, but no one available. Picked up by Middleton. Middleton up the boards trying to find Clifford, but it gets passed in. Shot on goal with a deflection on the way. That was a bit tricky. Puck's loose and covered up by Meyer.
Great save by Ethan Meyer there on the deflection. Those are extremely difficult. It's like a wrong'un being bowled at you, right? You can hit the ice and jump either direction, but that was a really good save.
It does indeed, and two Glacier players hanging around waiting for an opportunity to whack that in.
It's hard enough to make the save when let alone having guys right on your doorstep.
So with 12:27 left in this tie hockey game, face-off in the Blitz zone.
Well, Melbourne's found an extra gear here. I think you're right. That goal lifted them, so they've certainly got the momentum at the moment.
Face-off won by the Blitz. But cleared the zone, but not very far. Laurent battling with Bartlett, and Rippon turns around back into his own zone. Back and forth there and behind the net, and out come the Blitz. Sheridan with some speed down the left side, looking for somebody in front. Oh, he's trying to make the move outside front himself, and he gets a shot. Forrest had to be aware for that one. Oh, Sheridan, he's going for another lap. He's looking for options. What's he got? He sees Ouimet. Ouimet fires it in wide, battling behind the net. Sheridan having a cracker of a shift. He's everywhere on this one. But the Glaciers able to relieve the pressure and go out, and it's on the far side. Opportunity there for Nave, but he shot it up and over the net. Blitz trying to clear the zone. May doesn't like the idea, but able to come out, and a long shot on by Mulcahy. Mulcahy's in hard while the rest of his team is changing, but Glacier's able to get it. Oh, and number 7, Thompson, just trying to get through there. But the puck rolls forward to Meyer, who wisely covers it up and gets the whistle.
Yeah, absolutely. Get some whistles, start to slow the game down a little bit. Jesse Thompson just about sneaking through there. But a nice play by the Brisbane defenseman just to check him tightly and not let him get out of, get that space that he needed.
Oh, it seems to be an issue here with the Blitz change.
No.
Sheridan was trying to go off. I wonder if he got confused by the colors. They actually don't look that close here, but when I watched these two teams play on the live stream in the round robin, it was very hard to tell their jersey colors apart.
Yeah.
But here it's not an issue.
It's not as it's not as close as here as it is on the live stream. I agree with that. So.
Yeah. Sheridan clears it out and then wins the race down the ice to negate the icing. Well, Will Clifford picks it up. Will's looking to get himself turned around for a shot, and he does, but it's blocked in front and off into the corner. Krustalev knocks down Sheridan, and out come the Glaciers. Thompson again coming through, looking to make something happen. He cycles it back down where it's picked up in behind the net by Nikitin. Nikitin trying to work his way out front, but it gets whacked back to the boards where it's kept in by May. And in behind the net, bit of a battle. May with a chance here though. He's not under too much pressure. He decided to put it back into the corner instead of shooting. And Thompson all the way out to Krustalev, who fires one in on net and handled comfortably by Meyer for a stoppage in play.
No traffic in front of that shot. So again, I'm pretty impressed. Both goaltenders playing really well. Both the goaltenders for these teams played really well this morning as well. So we've got a little bit of goaltending depth. It's really nice to see.
Yes, I agree. Oh, and a shot there that Meyer was able to get his shoulder on, with Hugh taking a nice shot, which I think got deflected on the way. Will Clifford trying to move some speed around the corner. Moves it out front to Middleton, who just taps it wide. And moving it out of the zone are the Glaciers, where Katakovic will turn, and up the ice he goes. Defenseman decides to carry it himself deep into the zone and behind the net. Stops, looking for an opportunity to move it out front. Cycles it down low, but well read and cleared away by the Glaciers players. Oh, and a little chance here, but a nice stick in there by maybe to take a puck away on a little opportunity there. Battling down in the corner, and the puck slides out, and Middleton's able to pick it up. Middleton can't handle it, and that's cleared quickly where Will Clifford for the Blitz turns around. He makes a pass up the wing to Middleton. Middleton's just going to drive that in and go off for a change. Okay, he in forechecking, but Laver moves it around the boards. And cleared out by the Glacier. We got 2-on-2 here. Dutoit coming along, but little move at the line put Kruiak offside.
Yeah, well, they're not. The pace is not slowing down. I'm not sure where these young guys are finding the energy, or maybe it's just. I'm thinking I couldn't find the energy.
Oh, it's only the 7th game in 4 days. And Glaciers win the draw, and they dump it into the zone. And quickly on it is Kruiak. Kruiak's trying to cause some havoc, and he is down there. Down and behind the net where Wimet tries to get it up the boards. Opportunity to clear, but bouncing puck kept in by Laver. Down deep. Swanson on it. Swanson moves it behind the boards. Up to Mulcahy. Mulcahy moves it up to Swanson, who's rushing defenseman. Oh, he's trying to go wide, but a good job there by Krustalev to keep him wide and to steal the puck, and out comes Krustalev. And a puck makes its way into Kuriak in the middle and then back out to the wing, where there's a shot from the outside, saved by Meyer, with a charging Laver, ready to jump on any rebound. No, that wasn't Laver, that was Nave, trying to jump on a rebound that wasn't forthcoming. Blitz win the draw cleanly, and Rippon picks it up in behind the net, moving it up the boards to Laurent, who can't get it past May, but now it goes out and picked up by Krustalev. Krustalev tries to go down the right wing, but misses his player, and that's an icing call on the Glaciers. Face off all the way back into the Glacier zone.
Yeah, didn't quite execute the pass up the wall there. It goes for an icing, so we'll see if Brisbane can take advantage of that.
7:29 left here in the second period in a 1-1 game. It's everything we expected yet again, Ryan. And on the face-off, it's a bit of a scramble, but picked up by the Blitz. But the Glaciers steal it and manage to clear the zone. Sheridan dumps it down in low. Play comes around on the boards. Lockie Clifford to Will Clifford. And all the way back with a rebound that came out, and a chance there that was cleared away by the Glacier defense. And now a quick break for the Glaciers. May, he's got it up on the wing for Asafiev. And the puck comes back to the point. Oh, and there's a shot on goal. I don't know from Hugh. I don't know how Meyer saw that, but he's able to get down and keep that one out of the net. Battling before Astafiev. He's hard to handle. He got it out to Thompson, who tried to get it in front, but it ended up going all the way back where Davis Tope had to get on top of it. Who goes down in the neutral zone, but the puck comes free and dumped down into the Blitz zone. Katakovic is back picking it up, but he's under pressure from Maybe. Maybe with a good stick to knock it away from Katakovic, but picked up by Sheridan. Sheridan with the turn and around the boards. Katakovic has a moment to have a look, and he gets it up the boards. And up through the neutral zone. Oh, close to too many men there on the Blitz, but they just got off in time. And down into the zone. Oh, the puck's a bit bouncing in a dangerous area there, but it was cleared by the Glacier defenseman. Ouimet, a little chance here. He's walking in. Oh, he's trying going over the shoulder, short side. Nice save by Forrest. Ouimet still with it. Back towards the net, and wide it goes. Picked up by Holmes. Holmes with a little dipsy doodle. Over to Fixter. Back to Holmes. Back to Fixter. Fixter's looking for a laneway to the front of the net, not there. Ouimet puts it deep down for Holmes. He turns back this way, again trying to get in the front of the net, and it comes all the way through where Katakovic has a chance, and he scores! What a shot! Up high, blocker side, off the post and in. Katakovic. We mentioned earlier that he can shoot, and there's a great example of it.
Now that's just what happens, that sustained pressure. I don't think that hit anything. I think that went straight through. But look, sustained pressure by Brisbane, and you get yourself scrambling around like that. You can lose your legs pretty quick. I saw Brisbane made a change during that sequence, and
they did.
Yeah, I mean, hats off. That was they earned that goal through hard work.
They did. The fresh legs of Holmes and Fixter battling down there, and eventually it came out, not where they were trying to, but out when Glaciers were in a bit of a scramble mode, and a nice shot that went in. And puck is down into the Blitz zone where Swanson's under attack, but two Glacier players there. Astafiev he's unmarked, but it's off his skate and bounces into the far corner. Dalgety trying to clear it out, and he does. Warden with some speed, trying to get down there, but a good job by Bartlett to thwart that attempt, and Glaciers take possession. And that's all the way down the ice, trying to get Nicotin ahead and maybe beat out the icing, but no such luck. The icing call comes back for a face-off in the Glacier zone. 4:33 here left in the second period, a 2-1 game. Man, there's been some fun games today, hasn't there?
It's been excellent hockey. It's interesting how, you know, for about 5-6 minutes previous, it was Melbourne was, you know, had flipped the ice on Brisbane and had all the momentum and all the pressure, and then just like that, it's 2-1 Brisbane, and momentum is shifted back the other way.
Indeed it has. And Glacier is able to clear the puck out of their zone, regroup for the Blitz. Nice pass from Will Clifford up to Lockie Clifford. Lockie's looking to go wide. He wants to see who's in front. No one's in front, so he's going back to the point to Rippon. Rippon with the shot, looking for a tip or a rebound, but that got tipped wide by the Glacier defenseman. And some hard work there, and Lockie Clifford comes out with it. Tries to make a pass in front. And a shot from the point, Rippon, a nice save there by Forrest, and puck gets cleared into the corner. Still a battle going on though to keep it in the zone. And Bartlett with the opportunity behind the net, but he's tracked down by Lockie Clifford when Will picks it up. Will battling for it. And he's got a man all over him. That was Astafiev. And now some more play down low. We've got Lockie Clifford trying to get out and stuff it through, but Forrest getting his leg down to prevent that wraparound. Good job by Forrest to make sure he was there. And Glaciers managed to clear the zone.
Go for icing.
But it's icing, so these changes that the Glacier are making are going to be thwarted.
He almost had the perfect raw weight there, but not quite. So they can't change after that icing. So you can see the Melbourne players coming back on after a pretty long shift. So we'll see if Brisbane can take advantage of this. But isn't this just amazing, Blair, how it's like the momentum has just completely shifted back?
It has indeed. It has indeed. And these fresh legs of Brisbane now, and these tired legs, Glaciers will just be looking to get it out and get a change. Blitz are going to be looking to keep it in and try and do some damage with these tired players on the ice from Glaciers. Astafiev down low and behind the net. Nice pass across to Bartlett. Tries to clear it out. No such luck, but a long shot in from Dalgety up and over the net. Kept in by Lucky Fixter. Pops it in down low where Bartlett picks it up. Bartlett looking to get it out, but they don't want to ice it. They don't want to reset in their own zone again. They're trying to make the red line and then clear it, but no such luck. Blitz fire it back in. And that was an offside position.
Melbourne gets to get a change here, get some fresh legs on the ice. So
that is fortunate for Melbourne. They really needed that change.
Absolutely.
They were under attack there. Both teams changing up fully on the ice. And with 2:31 left in this period, we got fresh legs on both sides. Scramble draw, it's sitting there, wondering who's going to come and get it. And Glacier managed to get it and put it in low where Ouimet has to go back for it. Ouimet with a pass up to Laurent. Laurent backhand up the boards, making sure he gets it out where it's picked up by May. Pressure by Warden. The Glaciers managed to clear it. And Ouimet on the point across to Swanson. Swanson quickly, a nice little tap pass up to Laurent, who can't maintain control but gets in on the Glacier player. In behind the net, that's tapped around by Krustalev, picked up by Swanson. And it looks like we've got a penalty here for cross-checking against Tyler Laurent of the Blitz. So with 1:50 left, the Glaciers have an opportunity to tie this up.
Yeah, we'll just have a look at the replay here. And yeah, look, maybe not a cross-check, but he certainly behind the net there, he got his hands up underneath the chin of the Melbourne defenseman. And you know, probably not, well, certainly not necessary and in the attacking zone. So it's, yeah, again, we've talked about that. These players, they're playing with intensity, and I don't think it's, there's no intent to, you know, to do that, but they, you know, obviously your emotions get ahead with you.
And we've got the refs talking here about neck guards.
Equipment warning here. So
there wasn't a neck guard there for Warden, so Warden's had to go off.
All players in this age category, all players have to wear a neck guard, and that's just being enforced there by Nick Eyre, the referee.
So Glaciers with an opportunity here on the power play. Off the draw, the Blitz managed to get it and clear it out into the neutral zone where Laver's going to go back and set this up. Now he tries to hit a long pass up to maybe, and that goes all the way down the ice. Icing is called off though. Blitz clearing that out, and Laver across to Who back to Laver. Laver with a bit of speed coming up from defensive position on the left side. He's going around in behind the net. Moving it off to the side. Jeff Hu on the point. He's looking to get an opportunity for a slapper. Almost cleared, but Glacier able to keep it in. Down into the corner where it's smacked. And deflected up off the netting, so no penalty call for delay of game, as it would be if it was straight up.
I think the Brisbane bench was gasped a little bit there when they when they saw that puck hit the netting. You wouldn't want to go down 5-on-3 at this point.
You would not. So 59 seconds left in the period, 1:06 left in the power play for the Glaciers. Glaciers looking to tie it up before the end of the period. Across to who takes a shot. Oh, nice tip attempt there by Astafiev in front. But it goes over the net, and the Blitz are able to get possession and clear it down the ice where it's played by Forrest up off the glass. The Blitz have 2 men in there. That's not normally how they play that. However, that one is definitely icing, and that'll come back into the Glacier zone. 32 seconds left in the period. This 2-1 game. This has been fun, and it's going to make for a fun third period, that's for sure.
It's setting up well for a fantastic third period. Both teams pretty exhausted. I think they're going to enjoy the break.
Yes, it never seems long enough when you're really tired. Glaciers with one more chance here on the power play with 30 seconds left. They're moving it up and attempting to gain the zone, but no luck. Will Clifford takes a nice path from Brother Lockie and battling on the boards. Blitz just trying to waste time and get through this penalty kill. Up the ice comes May. May looking at his options. Ouimet watching him, keeping him wide. Ouimet takes away the pass and fires it all the way around along the glass and down the ice, and that's going to do it for the second period. 2-1 Blitz leading in this very exciting preliminary final game with the winner going for gold.
Yeah, you know, all the games have been close, and we got another close game here, and we're going to have an exciting finish, and that's what it's all about. I mean, it's just it's fantastic hockey, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how these teams come out after the ice cut.
Yes, and has indeed been a good game, and both teams again playing with good spirit, but in the spirit of it, and there's not been anything untoward happening either way, so it's great to see. So we'll be back in ice cut time, which is about 15 minutes here at Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. So what time is it? It's now evening, so earlier on we said go have a coffee, but now it's Saturday evening, so you may choose something else that you want to go and open to come back and watch the third period with us.
Maybe something to help with the voice.
All right, we'll be back shortly. And here we are back for the third period of this preliminary final. It's been a battle so far, back and forth, forth and back. Currently 2-1, the Blitz are leading it, and they have 9 seconds left on the penalty that they're killing, and then it'll be back to 5-on-5 play.
Yeah, Melbourne, really short stint here on the power play. Probably just enough time to get a puck. They can win the draw, get it in deep, maybe get a quick chance on the fresh ice, and then we'll be back to even strength.
And off the draw, it's Blitz trying to take advantage, but no such luck. And Glaciers clear and back down and in the neutral zone where it's stolen away by Will Clifford. Will Clifford on the fresh ice. He's trying to go wide, and shot goes wide, and it comes all the way around, but kept in by Sheridan. Sheridan gets it down low to Lockie Clifford. Lockie Clifford trying to get it back to the D, but back too far, and Swanson has to go back and pick it up. And behind the net he goes to his partner Katakovic. Katakovic all the way around on the boards to Lockie Fixter. It was a nice little bank pass off the boards to a streaking Will Clifford. Will Clifford with the shot in, goes on, picks up his own rebound. He's being hounded there by Laver. Glaciers trying to get the puck out. Blitz saying that's not our intention, and shot up off the glass and all the way around, gets past Rippon and down into the Blitz zone. Changes occurring for the Glaciers. Long pass up to Sheridan, who takes it back into his own zone, but there's a bit of confusion there. The forecheck by the Glaciers. Sheridan picking up and going in behind the net, looking for a way to clear the zone, and he gets it up to Will Clifford, that's Lockie Clifford, flying down, moves into the middle. Oh, a little trip there, and it is indeed called by the referee. 2 minutes for tripping. Certainly unintentional, but intent is never taken into account.
Sam Bartlett just look, obviously no intent there, just a little bit careless with the stick on the poke check. Sometimes that happens, takes out the feet.
And as an official,
in the sin bin for 2.
I hear it often. I didn't mean to do it. Doesn't matter. You did it. So the Blitz with a 2-minute power play here. They win the draw over in the corner where Swanson is working with Katakovic. Katakovic across to his partner Wimet. Wimet back to Katakovic in the middle with that shot. He's the one who scored that second goal, but unsuccessful, and Glacier are able to clear the puck. And it's picked up by Wimet. Unsuccessful, and pass to Katakovic and dumped back in by Porter. And Katakovic leaving it for Will Clifford. He's got some room to skate. He's got some good speed. He's going wide. He's going to take the shot from wide. He misses the net again. But brother Lockie Clifford picks it up. Looking at options down in the corner to Will. Will's looking around. Looks like he's eyeing his defense. And he is on the far side to Mulcahy. Mulcahy gets it back to Will. Will gets it across to Lockie up in the area. Has to knock that down with his hand. And back to Will in the middle. Trying to work it in. Glacier's doing a good job keeping them wide. And there's a shot from the point. And a nice blocker save by Forrest. Back into possession for the Blitz. Will Clifford on the point. Takes the shot and saved by Forrest with the big body of Rippon, trying to make something happen in there. But no rebound forthcoming. Forrest does a good job of holding on to that.
Nico Rippon with a good battle in front of the net there, and that's what you want on the power play. You want bodies in front, and hopefully a shot finds its way through. But certainly good battle between those players.
37 seconds left here in the power play for the Blitz in this 2-1 game. And the faceoff is won, and back to the point for the Blitz. Mulcahy's in with the shot. He misses wide. Picked up on the boards by Lockie Clifford. Lockie Clifford back to brother Will into the middle. You know he's going to shoot if he gets into there, and he does, and it's over the net. And Lockie able to keep it in. Back to brother Will. Will back down low to Lockie. Lockie back to Will. Will's in the middle with that shot. That's a block in front, and nicely blocked by the defenseman. Shot again. and into the body of Forrest, who hangs on. That was a good battle in front there.
And good save by Tom Forrest, yeah.
And the Glacier defenseman battling with the big body of Rippon, but doing a good job. And actually, I just saw him give a little friendly little tap there, saying good battle, and that was
Alex May in front.
Alex May in front.
Alex May, one of the older players in the tournament, and Mikko Rippon actually one of the younger ones.
True that. And the penalty's just about to end. You can hear the banging of the stick of Meyer for the Blitz to let his team know. And Blitz back to 5-on-5, moving the puck up. Warden coming up through the center, taking it in behind the net, trying to look for an opportunity to get it out front, looking for someone out there to give it to. He's being hounded there by Hu, and the puck manages to come free, and Hu picks it up, moves it up through the center. They got bodies here. Glacier's got bodies coming down. Only 2 back for Brisbane, and they try to center it, but tapped away with the foot of Tyler Laurent. Swanson in behind the goal, being hounded down there and taken away by Krustalev. You know, that's maybe he's down there hounding Warden, and Warden's trying to get it, and he fires it all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. No icing call because the goalie, Forrest, for the Glacier came out to play it. That negates any icing call. Puck back down into the Blitz zone. Change is happening for both teams. And nice touch pass from Lockie Clifford up to brother Will. Lockie trying to get it back to Will, but taken away and moved around on the boards where the Glacier are able to pick it up. Katakovic jumping in though, and Middleton on the side trying to move it to the front. Off his skate and out where Ouimet takes his time to regroup. A little bit upset there was Will Clifford, thinking he was being held down in the zone, but no call. But here they come again. Lockie Clifford over to Middleton. Middleton ties up his man so Will Clifford can come in and take it. Out to Henri Dalgety. Dalgety tries to get the shot off, but slides away and taken away. Skated out of the zone. And now the Glacier trying to get zone entry. They just fire it in. Thompson goes for a change after firing that in. And Rippon with the puck, bringing it out for the Blitz. Over here on the far side, but Fixter was looking the other way, and that is an icing call against the Blitz.
He didn't see that at all. I'm not sure what he was looking at, but he did not see that pass.
No, he didn't. I saw him turn his head to the right. Maybe he thought that pass was going across D to D. Rippon and Fixter having a little chat about what happened there. However, there were fresh troops out for the Blitz, so they don't seem too worried about it, and Glaciers haven't changed either, so nobody on the ice changing for this face-off down in the Blitz zone. A clean win by the Glaciers centerman, but shot from the point was blocked. Lucky Fixter on his own, handily bodied off by Krustalev, and the puck comes over where Mazengarb up and moving it out of the zone. Okay, he in behind his own net, he stops. There's two, one on each side. Lucky Fixter takes the hit, but gets it out of the zone. That's exactly what you need to do in that case. And through the neutral zone come the Glaciers, trying to get into the Blitz zone. They end up just firing it in and chasing it down. Dutois is on Swanson there. Swanson moves it around to his D partner, Ouimet, who does a little spinnerama in the corner, and a nice little move. And up the middle to a streaking Mulcahy, who can't handle the pass. Taken away by Davis Tope. Davis Tope making the pass up on the boards to Dutois. Dutois dumping it into the Blitz zone and going to chase it down. Good play by Dutois, and he gets flattened by Swanson. A clean check and then a follow-up there on Swanson. Sheridan down battling it with Hu in the Glacier zone. A few people coming into the corner. And that is popped up out of play at the Glaciers bench. Face-off to be down inside the Glacier zone.
Oh, some really good action this almost halfway through this third period. So
There is. Everybody knows what's on the line, and it's a date in the gold medal match. 2-1 here with 12:35 left. Man, oh man, this is a good one. And Glaciers win the draw, and taken in behind the net by Laver, who moves it around quickly but can't get it out of the zone. Kept in. Oh, and a nice shot for deflection from the point by the Blitz. Warden back to the point, but Dalgety unable to handle it. Going back and reset. Warden trying to get it in deep in a change, but intercepted by Laver and moved across. Coming up with a bit of speed was Bartlett, but he's thwarted, and here comes Sheridan. Sheridan 1-on-4 while the rest of his teammates are changing, but he's sticking with it with heart, and in come the troops to help him out. Rippon moves it in, trying to get it to the net, but taken away. Laver around him behind the boards, but kept in by Ouimet. Ouimet down deep where Lockie Clifford taps it across to Will Clifford. And a good battle there with in behind, but Laver takes it. Lockie Clifford steals it, and a chance. Oh! Not on net, and then Laver manages to get the puck out, and it's tipped on the way. So Ouimet picking it up and taking it in behind the net for the Blitz.
Yeah, the intensity is really starting to ramp up now. You can really feel it.
It certainly is. And Will Clifford into the corner, out to brother Lockie with a chance in front, and another chance, and Forrest holds steady and keeps it out of the net. That was a good opportunity in close for Lockie Clifford, and Forrest up to the task. Keeps both the initial shot and the rebound out.
Yeah. Face-off coming outside the
Did you see
Melbourne
why the
zone.
face-off was outside?
Yeah, I know the defenseman came in on that goal-mouth scramble or scrum there, so that's obviously that's a no-no. So as soon as they get below the tops of the circles, that's draw moves outside.
All right, exactly 11 minutes left here in this 2-1 game. Puck fired down into the Glacier zone. Fixter down and tight, battling for it, but saying no way is Astafiev. And the slick skating Astafiev looked behind his net, looking where he's going to move it out. Misses his pass, and it goes all the way to Swanson, who just dumps it back in. Astafiev, another opportunity to move it out of the zone. And Katakovic picks it up with Fixter on the boards. Fixter gets bodied by Krustalev, battling there. Krustalev wins the battle and knocks it down into the Blitz zone, where they have to go back and pick it up. Swanson all the way around the boards, getting past Mulcahy and down to the Glacier defenseman. There's an offside call there, and a penalty being called on the Brisbane Blitz player, Mikey Mulcahy.
Melbourne's going on the power play here.
And kneeing was the call, the signal that the referee made to the timekeeper.
Yeah, he did. It looks like he got the worst of it because Alex May made the move, and he did throw the knee out to try to prevent him getting past, and made contact, and that's why he's in the box for 2 minutes.
So great opportunity here for the Glaciers to draw even in this game. 10:02 left, 2-1 game. Power play for the Glaciers. Draw one by the Blitz, and Rippon on it quickly, fires it all the way around, but can't get out. Kept in there by Laver. Laver down in deep. Pass trying to get to Astafiev. Oh, and it's out front, and a save by Meyer. And back to the point where Who has a chance. And that's in front of the net. Lots of intense pressure here from Glaciers. Back to Who again. Tipped it front wide. And Astafiev picking it up in the corner. Having a look. I've had a few good chances in the first 30 seconds of this penalty power play. And that gets over Laver's stick and out of the zone, but Glacier's looking to get back in quickly, I would say. Get back on that pressure. Here comes Who. He's dangerous. He's having a rush up from defense. Bringing it around. Captain for the Glaciers. And he's able to move it across. Astafiev down low. Back to Astafiev. And he's looking all the way across. Oh, and an excellent opportunity there. Astafia finding a player alone in front.
Yeah, that was Jacob Laver there with the one-timer. Just maybe the puck bouncing a little bit, just elevated it too much. But excellent opportunity for Melbourne on the power play there, and but it remains 2-1.
The Glaciers power play was looking really good there. That was a lot of intense pressure for the first minute and 5 seconds of that power play. Still 55 seconds left on the power play opportunity for the Glaciers. And that puck doesn't get out. Sheridan wins the battle on the board zone, puts it down. Warden on the forecheck, chasing down Captain Jeff Hu. Hu looking up the right side, feeding the fast-moving Laver. Laver going wide, looking at an opportunity to set up here in the blitz zone. Back to the point to Astafeev. Astafeev back to Laver. And he put that in wide. I think he was looking for a tip. And Sheridan able to jump all over that and shoot it down. Forrest has to come out and play it, and he does. Making it back up to his player. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Wimet picking it up behind the net and fires it down for the Blitz. That should take care of the Blitz penalty. So a good power play there, Ryan, but a few shots, but no goal for the Glaciers on that chance. Oh, a nice little move to get through there by Thompson, and a shot on goal, but Meyer standing tall and making sure that's not getting by him.
Sometimes a power play can be a real a momentum swing for either team, so you know, a really good penalty kill can switch the momentum, but a power play where you get some opportunities and you get some pressure, that can also be a momentum changer as well. We'll see if that's going to happen with Melbourne.
Yeah, it's a good observation. And off the draw, Blitz win the draw, and moving it up with a nice pass out on the boards, and away comes Will Clifford. Will to Lockie. Oh, Lockie tries to elevate that. And Forrest getting the glove up to take away that opportunity from Lockie Fix. That was a beautifully executed play. The Blitz coming out of their own zone, Middleton up to Will Clifford across to Lockie Clifford. Good chance, but
quick counterattack, and Tommy Forrest coming up big there. I mean, that's a huge save at this stage of the game. You don't, to go down 2 goals now would be a pretty difficult climb, I would think, but he keeps him in it with that save.
Absolutely, but here we are. It's a 1-goal game, 2-1. Blitz leading, 7:38 left in regulation time. And around the board it comes on the win by the Glaciers. Glaciers moving it up with Nikitin in deep, being watched there down in the zone. And coming out, a Blitz with a chance to move it out, and they do. Lockie Clifford with a chance in front, and he scores! Clifford finds a way through. It looked like he was down and out, but got to the front of the net. A quick shot over the pad, under the blocker. And with 7:14 left in the game, the Blitz take a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, nice bank pass there off the boards to Clifford. He got a step on the defenseman, and you know, once you get that shoulder and hip past that defenseman, you drive the net, you're really difficult to stop, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
And Clifford, a prolific goal scorer. Starting the day, he was leading this tournament in points. Not sure if he still is, but that'll add to his tally, and they're very happy about that in the Brits camp. The Glaciers on the other side, they got to reset and do something sooner than later, you'd think, from their mentality. And here they come, moving it out. And gaining the zone is Dutois, but close enough to the net where Meyer's just going to cover that up and let everybody have a breather. 6:55 left. Man, oh man, we are in for a big finish.
Yeah, I think Melbourne's really going to have to push up here. They're going to have to push hard. I think the defensemen are going to have to start pinching in on the attacking zone, so to generate some scoring opportunities.
Glaciers win the draw and came back to who shot it in, and it got tipped wide. Battling down low. Coming away with it, Luca Wermet. Luca, the defenseman, puts it in and goes in to chase it down on his own. But quickly transitioning out of the zone of the Glaciers. But Rippon not letting them get through the neutral zone, and a whack of a puck that goes over the boards and out of play. Face off outside the blue line of the Glaciers. Fresh troops on for both sides. Astafiev has been moving so well in this game. I'm looking at him and thinking if something's going to happen, he's going to be part of what's happening out there for the Glaciers.
Probably, yep, he's going to have to make something happen offensively here.
Yeah. Oh, knocked with a high stick, but played by the other team, so no worries. Out comes Ben Warden. Warden with the pass across to Laurent. Oh, Laurent puts it back. And quickly transitioning out of their zone come Glaciers. Trying to get something happen, working it down low. Back to the D. D stepping up. Opportunity for a shot here, but oh, a good play by Sheridan to get in there and knock that away. But Glaciers still able to keep it into the zone. Katakovic off the boards up to Sheridan. Sheridan's chasing it down. No icing on the play. Astafiev picking it up in behind his net. Oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, and he did. He called the hook on Sheridan. He had a look at it, and Sheridan for the Blitz are getting a penalty. So empty net here while they get the troops on that they want for this 6-on-5. And it's dumped in down low, and Dalgaty's going back for it. Whistle's going to blow.
Well,
that's one of those calls that you certainly don't want to have happen, but you put yourself in the position where the ref has to make a call. He could have let it go, but he decided to call it. Yeah, 50-50.
Was something that wasn't necessary, you know. Guy gets a step on you, just chase him down, but reaching for him, right? Little tap on the hands or the hip with a stick in front of the referee. I mean, it's game goes back to you're putting a judgment call in his hands, and opportunity here for Melbourne.
It is big opportunity. Still 5:20 left. Still enough time to make something happen. Second power play in a row for the Glaciers, and their last power play looked really, really good. Glacier keeping it in. Down low to Nikitin. Nikitin plays it off on the side to Thompson. Thompson back in his possession and into Who in the middle, who flips one in. Glaciers maintaining possession. Back to Thompson on the board. Thompson back to Who on the point. Who's looking for an opportunity. He goes across to Laver. Laver long way across. And Thompson can't get the shot off. Picked up in behind the net by Nikitin. Nikitin looking out. He's got Thompson on the wall. He's got Who on the point. He's looking for an opportunity in front, but it's all taken away at the moment. Thompson on the boards. Back to Nikitin in the corner. Blitz happy to just keep him wide without shots coming through. Who picks it up? He moves in front though. Oh, and a tip in. A nice save by Meyer to get the pat down on that tip in. And the Blitz move it all the way around where Mulcahy is able to knock it out of the zone. 52 seconds left in the power play. Glaciers coming strong.
Excellent deflection, but excellent save.
It was indeed. It was indeed. Who, the defenseman, jumping up just like you suggested might happen, Ryan. And Thompson with it on the wall, back down low, where Nikitin gets hit by Swanson. And Lucky Fixter comes away with it and clears it out. And chases on. Astafiev's being chased down by Mulcahy. Mulcahy puts a hit on and then clears his zone and comes off for the change. And an errant pass there. It looks like it's going to be an icing call against the Glacier, and indeed it is, with 11 seconds left in the power play, 3:31 in this 3-1 game.
Yeah, that's a tough icing to take at that stage, but you know, you just got to go back, and you still got 11 seconds. Win a draw, get it up the ice, get a quick chance.
And the Blitz will be working exactly opposite to that. And off the draw, there is a shot on goal, but easily cleared away. And now the Glaciers coming out. Opportunity to move it up the ice. Penalty is over, so it's back to 5-on-5 play. Dalgaty in behind the net, just firing it all the way around, where it's picked up by Glaciers out of the box. Lucky Fixter. And Sam Holmes working hard on the forecheck. Lockie Clifford trying to get it out to Holmes. Well, that goes past him, but Katakovic firing it a long way in, and that looks like it's going to come all the way out unless Dalgety can get there, and he does, but the Glaciers easy to
Melbourne goalie should be coming to the bench any second here.
And Porter moving into the blitz zone, but a shot blocked, and Sheridan fires it down the ice for the icing call. Face-off down in the blitz zone. So what's your prediction? When's the goalie coming out for Melbourne here, Ryan?
I'd be bringing the goalie now, but
would you worry about winning the draw first when it's down in the blitz zone?
Probably not, but everybody's got their own philosophy on that. But certainly with 2 goals down, it's something that's got to be on their mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and a nice win there. Nicotin stealing the puck back. On a rebound comes off. And another opportunity that goes down into the corner. It's back to 5-on-5 play. Brisbane wouldn't have the players on that they would normally want in this case, given that they were killing a penalty, but now they've dumped it down the ice and made a full change. Glaciers look like they've got the players on that they want for the time being. 2 minutes left. Blitz trying to clear the zone, and they do. Mulcahy finds Will Clifford through the middle. Rippon picking it up, taking the long shot. The rebound there from Mulcahy, and a nice save by Forrest. Mulcahy back down into the corner for Will Clifford. They're working the cycle, trying to keep it down low. Back to Rippon, and that's deflected into the corner. Will Clifford down low, Middleton down, trying to get on Laver and prevent him from clearing the puck, but he is able to clear it out past Ouimet. Ouimet back for the blitz in behind. He's being chased down by Wang, but able to clear the zone. Here comes Will Clifford. Will Clifford firing down off the stick. That big clang was hitting the stick of the goalie. And Glacier clear it down the ice, make some more changes, and try and get down on top of it. Detroit shot blocked. Will Clifford knocks it up to Caden Swanson, who's chasing it down from his defensive position. But the Glacier straight back in with 46 seconds left here in this one. Oh, with a shot, a nice tip by Dutoit and a save by Meyer. Down into the corner where it's out front. Oh, and a chance there for May. He couldn't get a stick on it. And Lockie Clifford able to clear it. Lockie Clifford over to brother Will, who takes the shot. Rebound comes out. 20 seconds left here. They'll be Blitz will just be trying to keep it down and low. Just trying to keep it down and low. Sheridan, yep, that's exactly what he does. Oh! And a long shot that bodies in front, took away the eyes of Forrest, and Sheridan pops it in with 10 seconds left, and Brisbane will be going to the gold medal match.
Yeah, just a little, basically moving to the middle of the ice, right? Little floater through traffic, and that'll do it. So,
wow, a big push by Brisbane here in the third period to be able to score a couple, one with only 10 seconds left. Look, tell you what though, hats off to the Glaciers. They fought this whole way. They're a very good side who've battled hard, and their 3-game winning streak is about to come to an end. They will be playing the Sabres, who they played and defeated this morning.
That's
They'll
right.
be playing them in the bronze medal match
that's
first thing tomorrow morning.
Replay of today, tomorrow.
Yes, both games that were played today are the same games tomorrow. And the clock hasn't started, but there we go. The clock has now started. And with 6 seconds left, it is all over. 2-1. And Brisbane are going to the gold medal match. And their team are pretty excited for goalie Ethan Meyer, who had a tough draw his first 2 games. He was the goalie on games where the team weren't performing as well as some of the other games, and this game he came in. And he's a 16-year-old kid.
He's young.
Backing up Patrick Ivans, and geez, he came in a big game situation and played really well.
Absolutely did. Both goalies played really well. I think hats off to them both coming in. Tough. It's tough to play in these games. A lot of pressure on you, and both handled it well. But Ethan certainly deserving of the victory today. Made some outstanding saves there in the third period. He's got to be real happy with his performance, and he's got his team into the gold medal game tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Well,
early start tomorrow.
Early start tomorrow. What time do we know? Of course we know.
It's so early. I don't really even want to talk about it.
Well, I'm getting the signal that it's a bright and early 6:30 a.m. start.
It's a 6:30 a.m. start, exactly. So we've got, yes, the bronze medal game at 6:30 a.m. and the gold medal game at 9 a.m. If everybody's wondering why we've got the games, those games are scheduled so early. It's obviously ice time availability, but we got to get all these kids home sometime tomorrow, and so that gives us enough time to get to the airport, get on flights, and get everybody back to their home destination. So early start, but look, the early starts haven't made any difference in the level of hockey so far in this tournament, and I don't expect it'll make any difference tomorrow.
No, I agree. I think we've seen a couple of wonderful games today that we've commentated on, and one this morning where we weren't commentating, but was also a great game. So we've seen some great hockey today, and tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see tomorrow. The big challenge for Brisbane obviously is to playing the extra game today is making sure they get adequate rest and recovery in time to play that game. So they play at 9 o'clock against Adelaide. So that'll be a real test to them. But look, so far they've stepped up to the challenge, and I think it's going to be an excellent 2 hockey games tomorrow.
I agree. And the Glaciers, they also got to come back pretty quickly. What time is it now? I'm not certain, but it's certainly not early. It's 7:55, so what's that, 9 hours, 10 hours,
10 hours,
we're back on the ice.
Basically 10 hours turnaround, so they'll have to rest, recovery, and but hats off to them. They left it all on the ice in a heck of a hockey game.
Yes, absolutely. All right, well, we will leave it there then. Everybody have a good night, and we will see you first thing in the morning. Play safe and keep your stick on the ice.